Welcome back to another This Week in Warframe. This is going to be for the week of December 21st through the 28th, and we got some things going on this week. So, the best are back with the Warframes and Prime Resurgence. We'll cover that. The Blood of Perita is still happening. We have, actually, extra blue Azure Archon shards, which are personally my favorite. And we're going to get into all this and more. If you guys are interested in finding out when the Twitch drops are happening, which usually are every week, those are going to be pinned to the top of my Twitch channel. You can just go to my Twitch channel and look at the top of chat. It'll be pinned there. And for now, let's get into what's happening this week. So, we have Bird 3 over here with his shiny treasures. He has an Azure Archon shard. This week's Deep Archimedea is an Alchemy, Disruption, and Exterminate. Temporal Archimedea is a Hellscrub, Skuldra, Defense, and Assassination. The current Coda weapons are the Boss Assist with 56.2% heat. That is phenomenal. One more fusion and that would be maxed. We have a Cost Assist, 26.3% electricity. Haruto, 56.2 cold. Another one more fusion and that's at full capacity there. We have a Path Assist, 53.7 impact. Synapse, 26.2% radiation. And a Tysis, 53.1% toxin. These are pretty good this week. The 1999 calendar rewards we're looking at for April are a Warframe adapter versus a primary arcane adapter. Then we have double arcanes versus an Azure Archon shard. Then we will have a Exilus Weapon Adapter Blueprint versus an Exilus Warframe Adapter. Then Double Arcanes versus an Orokin Reactor Blueprint. And for June, we are looking at a 3-day Resource Drop Chance Booster versus a Double Arcanes. Then we have a Singular Arcane versus a Melee Arcane Adapter. Steel Path Descendia this week, we have a Melee Riven mod, Arcane Circumvent. Then we have a 3-day Resource Drop Chance Booster. We have Melee Kareen, we have 25 Steel Essence, then we have 3 times Primary Debilitate. Then we have another Azure Archon Shard. We check out the normal Descendia this week. We are just going to scroll right to the bottom to see that our final reward is looking like an Arcane Adapter, Amp Arcane Adapter. Now, as you can see, the current Prime Resurgence is holding Volt Loki, Mesa Hydroid, Inaros Ash, and it also is holding Frost and Ember. And you guys are going to be able to get their weapons, their relics, however you want to go about it. You can just grind this out. There's so many good weapons and cosmetics here, and these are going to be here for the next 24 days and 18 hours. So we check out the events tab. We're looking at 15 days and 16 hours left for the Operation Blood of Perita. This is where you can get a whole bunch of extra awesome cosmetics. You can also grind this out to be able to get yourself a full Arcane Energize, Arcane Grace, Arcane Barrier. A lot of arcanes you can get by grinding this out that are certainly worth going after. We also have 10 days and 16 hours of for the Thermia Fractures currently. The alerts we're looking at, reminder to do the weekly Iatan treasure hunt with Maru. As far as invasions goes, we have nothing that really matters at this exact moment. For Steel Path, though, the incursions are Exterminate, Capture, Spy, Disruption, and Survival. Today's sortie is a free roam, defense, and rescue, and this week's Archon hunt is against Boreal. For an Azure Archon shard, we have to do a spy, a defense, and a showdown. If we check out what Nora's got this week, the usual permanent weeklies, plus collect 20 different types of resources, complete 3 puzzles in Duviri, eliminate 50 Dax enemies in Duviri, eliminate 500 enemies with an art gun. And then today's daily is play 1 emote. If we check out the credit offerings that Nora has for this week, then we're going to see she's got mods for Physique, Eximus Advantage, Sentient Barrage, Corrosive Projection, Exposing Harpoon, Loot Detector, and Metamorphic Magazine. We scroll down, we'll also see she's got Ambush Optics, Recharge Barrier, Deceptive Bond, and Prism Guard. And if we check out the Steel Path circuit, we have Incarnate adapters for the Zylok, Cyber, Dread, Despair, and the Hate. And if we scroll over, if you have those, you can get a Rifle, Pistol, Melee Riven, or 20,000 Kuva. We check out what's happening for the normal circuit this week. We have options between Mesa, Chroma, and Atlas. Checking out Akrithis and what she brought us this week, we are looking at options for a Shotgun Riven mod, 15 Pathos Clamps, Exilus Warframe Adapter, 20 Pathos Clamps, Primary Arcane Adapter, 25 Pathos Clamps, Primary Exhilarate, or 10 Pathos Clamps, a Forma Blueprint for 10 Pathos Clamps, and that is about it. Checking out Teshin in the Steel Path Honors. This week he has a Veiled Riven Cipher for 20 Steel Essence, and then he also has a Kit Gun Ribbon mod for 75 Steel Essence. And if we check out this knuckle nuts over here, he's got himself a Tenant Ferox, 34.1% magnetic, Tenant Grigori, 26.5% radiation, Tenant Libya, 53.4% cold, Tenant Exec, 25.1% cold, and a Tenant Agendus, 34.7% impact. How much platinum have you made since you've become a Patreon?
Over 100K.
45K.
60, 70,000.
20,000.
What's the most amount of platinum you've made in a week?
12K.
Probably about 5,000.
5,400.
Probably 8K.
What's the most amount of platinum you've made in a day?
5,400.
Day was probably 4K.
Probably about 3,000.
2K.
What's your favorite method of making platinum that you've learned from me?
Mostly just flipping ribbons and selling warframes.
Probably arbitrations.
Selling sets of warframes.
I enjoy Zeramon the most.
Imagine how much time and money they've saved. You know where the links are. Reminder to stop by the Chrysalith on the Zeramon and visit Archimedea and Yanta for your 35,000 Kuva. Then you could travel to Iron Wake on Earth and visit Palladino for your 2 Rivens, your 35,000 Kuva, and your 150,000 credits. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and stop by my Twitch channel where you can get free drops when they are community-wide, also free rewards I do all the time anyway. And make sure you check out your Invigorations this week and see what you got. Thank you so much for hanging out. I will see you in the next one.